Welcome back, gentlemen, to another episode of an ongoing play by email game, Strategic Command. I am the Axis. We're in the summer of, or fall of 40. Trying to catch the Brits that are remaining in France. It looks like he transported out the mech, so I wasted my money. 60 MPP, strategic, moving, railing, at least 60, maybe more, over there. Wait, my girlfriend's shouting at me. So I would say that was now that I look back on my rail moves in France, I overdid it. That was really a mistake and a waste of MPP, unfortunately. Oh, one thing I forgot to do that I should do is I want to screenshot the losses at the Fall of France, and I forgot to do it, but I think I can still look because I haven't taken many losses since then. Sam joins Axis. Okay. Shall we form? Yes, form the Africa Corps. All right, so what I'm going to do here is go to reports and then look at, not losses, that's not what I want, graphs. And then I want to see MPPs. Oh, wow. I've taken really, 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 really heavy losses as Germany. That's crazy losses, actually. I'm going to pause it and screenshot this, but I think usually I had another game recently versus Lothos as Axis, and I only took around 7k at the Fall of France. Here it's nearing 11k, so that's about 4k more, 3.5k more losses that I took to kill France in this game, which is crazy. Let's see what the British have taken. British have taken 6,500. That is more also. Let me get these screenshots done and then I'll come back and talk a little bit more about this maybe. Okay, gents, sorry, but I forgot to start recording when I started playing again. It's been almost a day since I worked on this turn because yesterday was a fiesta or a festival here, so I'm a little hoarse from being outside in huge crowds, trying to shout to be heard, to talk. I had paint covering me yesterday because everybody was putting paint on me, so it was a big party day yesterday, and I'm back to work on this turn. I've done a few things before I started this recording. The situation is a huge mess. My analysis of the losses is that this is the second highest losses I've ever seen Germany take by this time in the game. It's also the highest losses I've ever seen UK take by this time in the game. So both Germany and UK have taken heavy losses. And Germany's way behind schedule. So there's some things I want to do in the med that I'm going to still try to do, I guess. But I think it's a mistake to try to do them. However, I've already paid the rail moves. So I'll go forward and see how it turns out. It'll be an interesting experience, I guess. What I've done is I've moved air to Sicily to hit Malta. So you can see there's a powerful concentration of Axis air here. I've got some paratroopers ready to drop into Greece. Potentially, I've put a couple of units on amphibs, a mountain, and an SS. I moved the Italian Navy off the coast of Greece. So everything's kind of primed. Oh, and the Africa Corps showed up, so they're ready to get on boats. But the ports are low. The ports are at 3 in Africa because of the supply event from not holding Malta, I think. So they can't land. But anyway, I've got some guys ready to take on Malta. The problem is it's already 27 September. So the weather's going to start turning bad. Hopefully we won't get rain over Malta. Gee whiz, that would be a disaster. But the war with Greece has to kick off sometime soon. And I'm dealing with all this in France right now. So what I've got is headquarters, an AA gun that I'm going to hopefully catch and run down, because this HQ should have very bad supply next turn, because this will be at maybe 5 in Bordeaux in this port. And then I think it'll be 4, 3, 2, 1. So I think he'll be projecting very, like, probably the same supply he is now, and he'll have only 2 action points, which means he can't run very far, and I'll run him down and kill him. The same with this guy. He can't go very far. I'll run him down and kill him. So these 2 units are basically dead. Then I've got to invest this garrison. Ideally, I'll bomb the port, but when the Battle of Britain event starts, I'll need 3 medium bombers and 3 fighters in this area, so I won't be able to bomb Bordeaux from there. I don't know when the event will kick off. Maybe soon, or maybe it's waiting for all the British to be out of France. I don't know why the event hasn't started, but the event hasn't started. So this turn, I need to try to get supply going and also start to invest Brest, and then the same thing with Bordeaux. I'm going to need to take Bordeaux. So for now, I think I've got to put a unit somewhere to get better supply. Sorry, headquarters somewhere. So I think I'll stick it in this hex right here, because I think here I can get 6 supply from Paris and throw 10 supply out. So that looks like the right hex, and then I'm definitely going to want some artillery. So I don't know exactly where the Battle for Britain zone runs, but I want to say it's through this or this hex. I think it's this hex row. So I'm going to move these medium bombers over here. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. From here, they can hit Bordeaux and the port of Bordeaux. And then the fighters need to be 1, 2, somewhere around here also, because he may bring in carriers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I have extra fighter, at least 1 extra fighter. So I'll put the fighter I want to see what's in Bordeaux. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this hex will allow me to see what's in Bordeaux next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to need 3 fighters in the Battle for Britain zone. So, and 3 bombers. So I'll move. How do I want to do this? I'll do that. And then I'll move this motorized over. That'll let me put this bomber here. I'll move this mech over. Push over the Artie. I want to reinforce these guys, but I also want to get as far as I can while the weather's good, because I might get mud. I'll leave 1 HQ back here to run any fighters I put over here, and I'm trying to think, do I want any fighters over there? I'll take my best readiness fighter, and then maybe my worst. Oh, there's my best readiness fighter, actually. Let's cover this 1, 2, 3. This bombing area. So this is in the right place. This AA is in a good spot, and this AA is, I think, in a good spot. So then my best fighter should cover maybe this oil hex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe here. Wait. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think here I can cover the oil and also those southern resources and get good supplies. So I'll put the fighter there. And then the last fighter, he may try to engage with the Royal Navy, so I'd better have fighters down there. Then this last fighter, I'll just push over here also. Actually, right here. So I can get good spotting into the Bay of Biscay. Alright. Then I don't think I need more infantry over here, so I'll start walking some infantry east. Ost. In German. That was one of my favorite games in my younger days. Drang nach Osten, Fire in the East. It was a monster game. We used to set that game up at a community college, and then I don't know, about 6 of us or something would go there and play for days and days and days when we had holidays. We never finished it because we combined it with Unentschieden, which was the follow-on Scorched Earth, I think it was called, which would run the war in Russia out to 44, 45. So it was basically impossible to finish. It was so big. I mean, not impossible. If we'd had weeks, maybe we could finish it, but not in days. I'm just thinking whether I'm allowed to move these guys, because there's a garrison restriction in Paris, 14 units within 13 hexes, and I don't want to break that, but I've got so many units here that I shouldn't be breaking it. Paris has 10 supply, so I don't need to extend supply there at all. I don't know where to put this guy. I guess I'll just put him here. Actually, there's probably that. Well, no, that was okay. What else do I need to do? I haven't run the subs yet, I guess. So let's try a raid here. And let's try a raid. I want to hit this northern line because it's the Canada line and it's got more MPPs running through it than some of those bad southern lines. They don't have many MPPs going through. I'll move this sub. Actually, you know, I'm thinking if he had 10 supply, it might be wise to put him in the Bay of Biscay, but probably there's going to be so much UK Navy, Royal Navy swarming there that that's a bad idea. This game is really a mess. My troubles in France are going to resonate through the rest of the game for the Germans. I don't think I have a chance to do anything great in this game as the Germans, unfortunately. Too many early mistakes for me, but I'm an inexperienced Axis player and learning, so this is just part of the learning process, I guess. I can't get that guy to 10, darn it. Okay, I think Europe is done. What a mess. Gee whiz. What a total mess. I can put these Japanese reinforcements on. Geez, I'm running out of hexes to put them in. All right. Diplomacy, let's run a check. I think I've had terrible diplomacy luck. Let's just look. Colombia is at 0. Cuba, he's almost got it. Gee whiz. He's getting the diplo hits, I'm not. Saudi is already over. He's got it. That's crazy. Spain's at 50%. That's good. But it's not good enough. It won't do anything. Let's take a chit out of Spain. Although if I could get them, it would be huge, right? Hmm. Okay, so what to do here? Do I continue to diplo Spain? That's the question. Or do I try to prevent Cuba? I think I'm gonna put a chit on Cuba. I don't want them to go over. I don't know if one chit's gonna do it, but it may slow it down. Hopefully it will. He's only got, I think, 2 diplo chits right now. The UK chits. I don't think he has anything else. So he doesn't have much diplomatic muscle until Russia's in, and then the US. Okay, so now for the Japanese, where I've also made a mess of it. Wow. Actually, let me pause this for a sec. All right. I've been beating on this engineer, hoping he won't finish his dig. Maybe I continue that effort, I think. So what is his entrenchment? 1? Oh, come on. I shouldn't take a loss there. The engineer has almost no readiness left. It's crazy. Alright, that's a little better. Is it worth hitting him with carriers? Maybe. Can I reach him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Let's give him. I should have looked what his readiness was before I hit him. 30 and 5. I'm going to hit him with 1 more CVL and then check what it did. I suspect it's only taking like maybe 1% off of the 30 and 4. Yeah, 1% off the morale. I'm reducing his morale by 1% with those strikes. It's kind of useless. All right, then. That guy's got a 4 supply. He can't do anything, can he? That's too bad. Oh, he retreated. Well, on the plus side, I don't like that he retreated because I can't kill him, but he's not digging a fort there anymore. At least that was stopped. Okay, I've got 2 planes remaining. Kind of thinking this hex is vulnerable, so let me hit it. $47.14. I should have another medium bomber. Where is it? Ah, here. Ouch. That's a bad way to take a loss. I have no artillery down here. One of my early big mistakes was that was a bad result right there. A very, very, very bad result. That should have been a 2-4 and it became a 1. I don't know what it became actually. Maybe it was a 2-4. Maybe I'm wrong. It might have been a fine result. As expected. Alright, here. Ah. Okay, no, that was a bad result. Okay, the only way to finish him... Well, no, actually. There are ways to finish him. I could move this light guy in. So, what do I want to do? HQ supply is a mess. Thinking about sending Yamamoto south. Because I'm about to get all the rain up here. He's got his arty, his AA, his mech. He's pretty strong up here. I think I will send Yamamoto south. Plus then he can command the air. This guy's a 6, this guy's a 7. Alright, and then I will leave this guy in Zhengzheng, this guy in Chenzhou. Or actually, I think it's better if I move this guy over. Because then I can base him in this Wuzhou city. Let's see what our supply is going to be. 8 and 6. And 8 and 8. Alright. I need more HQs, period. I could rail an HQ down. I'll wait to decide that. Okay, so then, to find good supply... Do I want to advance right here? Supply is going to only be 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. My goodness, I don't think I want to advance. Alright, good work, light infantry. So now, I can put some reinforcements. But then I want to line up my... planes so they have good supply next turn. Now they should all have good supply. I should have assigned planes to HQs before I made this move, but I did not do that, I think, so that'll not be at all optimal next turn, unfortunately. I think this is the target to hit up here, but he's entrenched, so Yeah, that's going to be rough, especially with the AA covering him. Because mountain are soft targets and they're kind of expensive. So, even though I'd love to take advantage of this good weather, I don't just want to bang my head against the wall. I could hit this guy, but again, it's rain, it's kind of a mess. Okay, where to put this fighter for best vision? I think this hex is good because I want to see what's in here. Not so much, I don't care that much about what's at Nenning because I plan to flank Nenning, not assault it directly, I hope. That's the hope anyway. Do I have any reinforcements to move over? Yes, I do. This engineer. So I need to put the infantry weapons on him, but I think first what I'll do is, let's see, what's my move? I don't want him to see me at Hong Kong, so I want to move that way. Alright, now let me look at the north. I've got, looks like good weather. This is probably my last, maybe my last good weather turn here. So I'd like to do something. That's 0 in trench and that's 2 and already weakened. I've got already in range of this one. That's a hill. I think maybe, should I have a go at this fort? If I could knock it out, I could hit it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks plus 2 arty. I'm pretty sure I can take it. So yeah, let's do that. Those heavy losses, I'll tell you what. It's a lot of MPPs drained for this hex. Let's hope I can take it after all this. Should be at 0 in trench now, though. So I can use the arty. Yep. That was bad luck on the second one. Good luck on the first. Too bad. After that first shot, I thought I had it made. You know what? I'm not going to be able to take the hex. Now that is a bummer. I literally cannot take the hex now. Oh, wait. Maybe I can if I can kill it right here. Yes. Oh, no, I don't have a movement. 2 is not enough. What a complete waste of effort. So the only way, really, that was just totally wasted. I'll never take that hex if I don't have a higher movement guy available. That's a shame. That is really a shame. I should have also done HQ attachments before I made that attack. What a mistake in China. Jeez. I am full of errors. All right. I think Japan is done. All right. I had to pause there, just back to finish up the Japanese. What else can I do? I think it's time for research and builds. Okay. I would not mind another light infantry. What do I have coming? I have 2 more coming in December. I'd also like the other anti-tank to deal with that mech. Maybe I'll buy that. And maybe in a couple turns I'll start back on the ships for the August 41 count check. Such a mess that I can't take that hex. I shouldn't have attacked it. Alright, Germany can spend some money. Boy, they are a wreck in terms of economy. I need to make sure I'm buying enough garrison. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, that's not enough, so I need to buy more garrison. $11, $12, $13. I think I need 1 more maybe to get to 15, roughly. I should also check the Polish garrison should move south. Yep. Alright, that should wrap this turn. I can't say I'm happy with the way this is going at all. Alright, I don't much care about that partisan attack. Let's just hope I don't get one near Canton or near Qingzhou. This one is perfectly okay. I think. What do we get here? Indochina. Yes, we will take Indochina. Yep, we will upgrade Saint Nazaire. No, we will not take a payment from Spain. We would rather have Spain allied with us if that's possible. Thanks for watching, Jed.